Where I come from, there are no hurricanes. We've only got whirlwinds. Calling it a whirlwind will be an understatement, though.
Alright, sir. I'm on the move.
I didn't.
Who was with you?
I was alone.
I see. So you choose to die alone? Well, it's fine. See you on the other side.
All rise.
My Lord, I am Naomi Mbale, and this is my co-counsel, Wilcox Manoa, for the state.
My Lord, my name is Fakdosa Lelesit, and my co-counsel is Henry Konje for the defense.
A man is dead. He is dead from reasons that are far from his own. He is dead because someone else made assumptions. This case is a matter of choices. Choices that the accused made on May 9, 2018. On that fateful May 9, 2018, an innocent life was shattered. Why was it shattered? Because of third person standing right there. The accused. She chose to pick a gun and shoot. And when she chose that, the end result was death. We've proven every element of first-degree murder.
Nani kama wewe, akuinua Mungu wangu leo. Nani kama wewe, nakupenda, mwingine kama wewe. Duniani na mbinguni yawe hakuna wewe Bwana, hakuna nani kama wewe. Nakuinua Mungu wangu leo, nani kama wewe, nakupenda. Kim, karibu mwanangu. Karibu. Karibu. Have a seat. Karibu. Karibu. Jisikie nyumbani.
Thanks.
Habari ya utokako?
Tuko poa?
Maisha vipi?
Kama kawaida mama, maisha si rahisi.
Haya, keti. Let's have a cup of tea.
Yes, isikusumbua.
Hata
I'm okay.
Sisikie tafadhali.
Okay.
Haya, mama ataka mkana chai.
Pole. Pole.
Mwili nao pia umedhoofika, sijui ni anakupiga pressure ama ni vipi? Anakupa pressure nyingi?
Hapana.
Unajua ni kuelewana mtoto wangu siku hizi, labda maisha lazima maisha muelewane.
Yeah, lakini si hivyo, sisi tuko sawa. Me and Asta we are so good and I thank her for that. Ni hali tu ya job hapa na pale. Yeah. But mom, nimeenjoy chai and I have something to rush to. And before I forget, hii hapa ilikuwa ni yako.
Umeniletea sukari mwanangu. Umeniletea shopping. Neliwa liandatora kungira. Neliwa liandatora. Be blessed. Be blessed. You are a blessing in this family. Let me see you off.
The food is good, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
Hey, come on, that's enough.
Come on, babe. I'm enjoying my meal. After all, I paid for it.
Having paid for it doesn't mean you waste it. Ama, you want to do what I saw at the school some time back?
What did you say?
So, instead of using ketchup, they use some cheap tomato sauce. And guess what? They don't just put a little on the side. They drown the damn fries in it.
Wow. I also remember those days. So, babe, where do you see yourself like 5 years from today?
Well, I see myself as a CEO of a medium, maybe large company dealing with manufacturing.
Wow.
And a mother of 2.
Wow.
Boy and girl.
Wow.
And a wife.
That's my baby talking. I like that. On my side, I would like to be a husband, father of 2, of course, I'm working like that. And career-wise, I'd like to be my own boss, of course, and an arms dealer. Of course, I love guns.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in the movies.
You're right. Like in the movies.
Fix me up, will you show me hope? The end of the day and we're helpless. Can you keep me close? Can you love me most?
Oh. So, what is this? A kind of an engagement pendant or what?
That, babe, is not an engagement. It is just a way of me saying that I'm committed to you and I'm here to stay. No matter how tough it gets, babe, I'll always be by your side. I know you have your fears and expectations too, but I will always stay. I promise you that.
It's beautiful.
So, may I?
Yeah, of course. Wow. It's really beautiful.
Let me put it on so that you can comment about it. Like it?
I love it.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love it. I really love it.
Hello, sir. Yeah, no. I was up already. Oh, Milimani. Oh, okay. I get it, sir. Yeah, okay. Hey, bro. Yeah, boss called and we have some cleanup to do. I'll pick you up in around 10 minutes. Yeah, okay.
How are you? Girl, take it slow. I just got here.
Hey. Anyway, how is your morning?
My morning is like every other. Nothing new. Unlike you, who seems to have a whole novel to read or to read.
You do notice we're at work, right? Boss.
Shillings is a lot of money to joke with. If I pump in such an amount of money, then I require greater efforts, yeah. No, we had already talked about this. Let's talk later. Asta, can you make it a little quicker?
I looked at the data you gave me yesterday, and Mawa doesn't seem so as impressive. If you compare the sales to the other areas, you do realize that it's not as impressive, but it...
Aren't you going to pick that up, Asta?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing bad.
So, you are saying Mawa is not as impressive as it seems. It took quite a huge chunk of Asta.
Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Let me do a clear copy for you and Mawa before the day ends, okay?
Okay, you cannot leave now. I said you can leave.
Okay. Guy, lucky mom. Nilikuwa nimeshtuka. I thought.
Unajua tu ni aka pressure kangu. Saa zingine kananisumbua, kananileta juu. Leo ameniwekelea kachupa kamoja anga, si kama vile unaniwekea chupa 2 ama 3. At least I feel better.
You know this condition.
kuna kale ka ugonjwa sijui kanaitwa proxis hata sijui proxy big sticks.
It's polycystic kidney disease.
Whatever it is, even that name will just take me to the grave. I don't want even to listen.
Seriously, Mom, how do you feel?
It's better now.
I hope you're going to get well very soon.
Na Kim wako wapi leo?
I'm not sure, but I guess bado wako job. Let me just call him and ask him to come over.
Okay. It's okay.
Mr. Kim, I need you to head over to Kingsley Estate. I need you to clean up the operation. This time with very much caution. I wanted to tell you about the handling of the cars. I want you to handle the cars with very much caution. I spend a lot on them. And you need to take care also. The police are already on their way there. Hey, did you get what I said?
Yeah, I got you, sir. Yeah, see you. Hello, babe.
Hey, babe.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but Mom is not.
What?
She was brought in at the hospital earlier today and got admitted.
Where are you at?
I'm with her at the hospital. Yeah, can you come over?
Yeah, sure. I'm in the middle of something. Let me handle it first and then get back to you. Okay?
Okay, I'm expecting you. Please bring me some fruits and water.
Okay.
Kim. Yani Kim? Huh? Wait,
It's
my
not what you
mom
think,
is
babe.
sick. I needed you at the hospital.
I didn't lie about
lies to me
that.
that something serious is happening at your workplace and that you cannot come.
I didn't lie.
Yes, here you are feeding this filthy hole. Wait,
do that.
wait, no, look at me. So you prefer standing here, feeding on this filthy stuff with this filthy thing? Well, you let me,
Isn't it?
Tell me one more.
Wait.
What would I do?
Isn't it? You're going to tell stage, babe. It's not what you think. First of all, I'm sorry that I didn't show up at the hospital. It's true I was at work. Then Bree over here, and she's babes, just for once, she's Rama's girlfriend. In all this time, it has always been you. Huh? I can never cheat on you, babe. It's only you, okay?
As usual. Thanks, honey. You know me already. Be selfish, man. Oh. This drink is as cold as my ex's heart. Oh.
So, was that supposed to be a joke?
What do you think?
That was lame. What's the matter with you, man? If you can't multitask like a pro, then stop looking at the ladies and concentrate on your drink, man.
It's not about that, Kim. You know, since we came from burying that body,
Shh, man. You want to get us arrested? There are some things you can't mention over here. You've been in this business, man, and you know what happens.
okay. Since we came back from that job, I've not been the same. But my hands have been shaking uncontrollably. Did you hurt yourself or something? No, it's just happening.
Then I think you need to see a doctor, man.
Itaisha too.
Don't even think about it.
Think about what?
Over there. You know, right now you're thinking they're gonads.
Is that how you speak to your best friend just after saving your ass a few minutes ago?
Well, I've been waiting for you to talk about it. What took you so long?
You are welcome.
Yeah, we're talking about saving my ass. I think Asta is getting suspicious.
Why? Does she know?
No, I don't think she does. But it won't take her long before she figures it all out.
Well, you need to up your game.
I won't do that, man.
Well, get prepared for another roasting from her. But this time round, you'll be on your own.
I won't do that, man. I'm going clean. And I'm changing my ways, man.
Going clean. Are you thinking of quitting the job?
Whatever it takes, I'm going clean.
Well, Kim, have a nice evening. Let me talk to the ladies.
Hey, man. Don't do that. You have no idea who she is.
Sijali, I got this.
Just leave him. That's enough, man. That's enough. And you owe me. We are even.
So, why are we having single non-expensive coffee here? Or we enjoy a whole pot at your house for free?
Coffee and this still cost money, right?
The chairs replace a mop. I like the tell the pizza.
No, we are not going to replace it. It's a mess.
A mess? Girl. You mean like a fetish mess?
No. I got home rather tired and late yesterday. Plus, I found you with this dark, bootylicious lady at the butchery. Well, the two seem to be on each other's rush. Turns out it was nothing.
Bootylicious nothing. How do you think put bootylicious and nothing in the same sentence? And who are we talking about?
Oh my god.
And does she have another name apart from bootylicious?
Oh my god, you do not know her? Let me show you. No, my co-op is where?
Oh wow, that's really now? Really? Hey.
Now you guys are behaving like men. Kurukuta.
See what? Kuru what now?
I know what that means, and it's
Of course you do, of course you do.
It's the biological name for the spotted lion.
Okay.
bottom line is she is hot.
I agree. But she's dark. Melanin drives men crazy. Did you see how men reacted to this Melanin song by this famous person? Oh yeah, that one. Not a big fan, but I love the song. Because you're dark. I am not dark. My complexion is chocolate, but she is dark.
Disgusting. What do you think you're doing?
Well, I think chocolate is what drove Kim to Lady Bootylicious. I hear men love chocolate. I just wonder how come it doesn't kill them.
Kill them?
Yeah, chocolate is poisonous to dogs. Don't you know that?
That's savage. Furthermore, Kim was not doing anything. They were just having the African sausage.
Muturai, man. I hope he hasn't served the dark African sausage to Lady Bootylicious.
Nuru, are those words from your mouth? People talk another Bible study.
Anyway, you guys, I didn't call you here for a comedy show. You know, as much as I'd love to trust Kim, I think something's wrong. And did I tell you that amidst that argument, one of his friends came and picked up Lady Booty?
Wow, okay.
I think she's his girl.
Open your eyes, lady. That'd be cool.
Ailing, spirit after Charlie.
Please. Anyway, I think, girl, you should take your time and find out what's happening. We've known Kim to be a very good guy.
She might be booty, but there's nothing. And thanks for your advice, ladies.
Anytime, Dad.
Okay, let's get out of here.
There you go again. Booty and nothing in the same sentence.
Mom. Just like me. You need to rest.
My daughter, there's something I need to tell you.
What's it?
I've always known you to be a strong woman. I need a glass of water, please. Mom! Mom! Doctor, do something!
Nurse, can you get her out?
Let the doctor do her work.
No, I'm not going.
Young lady, this is a hospital and we have rules that cover the hospital. Just be calm. The doctors are taking care of her. Don't force me to push my hand.
Thank you, nurse. I'll take over from there. Allow me to take it from here. Good afternoon, young lady. My name is Dr. Makale, Medical Director, Preston Hospital. With this, Mr. Brown. I'm sorry I was in a lot of distress, but I couldn't help. Are you ready to the woman inside?
She's my mother, Mrs. Tabali.
Oh, so you're Mrs. Tabali's daughter?
Yeah.
Now be assured she's in safe hands. How about your dad? Until we take care of the bills.
May I speak to the family of Mrs. Tabali?
I'm here.
We are here.
Okay, good. We have managed to stabilize her condition for now, but this form of polycystic kidney disease results to very numerous complications. Mrs. Tabali here has had several hypertensive episodes, which have resulted to a very severe case of AAA.
AAA? What's that?
Oh, that is abdominal aortic aneurysm.
What? How bad is it?
Not a good one.
The condition can be fixed, though it will be very costly, considering the position of the aneurysm is quite technical.
What will it take to do that?
It will be a very costly condition, a very costly affair, sir. But the best hospital for such treatment, I guess it's Nairobi Hospital.
What you do, arrange for a transfer immediately. Make sure she gets treatment as soon as she gets there. I'll take it from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can just organize for urgent referral, get the transport team so that the patient can be referred urgently to Nairobi Hospital for further care. You said you'll take care of the bills?
Yeah, everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
That will be great.
Oh my god, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you very much. Sorry,
No. Call me Brown. Call me Brown.
Okay, Brown.
Excuse me, Brown. I thought we had someone. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Sorry.
So what these young people do is part of their culture. It is not part of my culture. Our culture is shaped by many different things. And I had mentioned this earlier. It's not just about the fashion, or music, or even art. Our children these days grow up wanting to be like the people they see in the TVs. Yet we all know that some of the content in the TVs glorify drinking, glorify drug abuse, glorify skimpy dressing, glorify sex, promiscuous sex, glorify multiple partners, hooking up. And this is exactly where our kids are growing. So this young lady was caught up in a culture, something she couldn't escape.
Oh my god. How do men even survive in these?
Well, you can try them on, darling. My god, it's the only way to know how it feels.
Anyway, it's disgusting. No.
Oh Lord, what are you ladies doing with that? Where did you even get it from?
We should be asking you, darling. We found it right here.
You're right over there with the forks and knives. Lady, what have you been eating?
Enough of that, lady. So, who wants some tea and cookies?
Yes,
We want
please.
some tea and cookies.
Make sure you use cream from a cow.
And darling, please use cream. We all know where your hands have been.
You ladies need to cleanse your tongues, because if you don't, I may be forced to change my group of friends.
Is that a threat?
I actually do support Nuru.
Thank you.
But before we get to cleansing tongues, Sister Nuru, I believe we need to give Asta a lecture on the dangers of leaving banana peelings on the floor.
Oh
We
my
all
God.
know it might cause a sister to fall.
Oh my god.
Taste.
Oh my god.
You're hungry.
Yeah.
People.
my god.
Seriously?
Thank you very much, darling.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yuck. What?
There's something in my tea.
What?
Hair.
I'm just joking.
Crazy ass. Lady, I am so decent. You wouldn't find such in my house, okay?
Tastes rather weird though.
It's chamomile.
I love chamomile. It's known to reduce stress and...
Anita, see your gutter press. Is there anything you don't know?
Actually, I do know everything. In fact, I was there when Saul wrote his first letter to the Corinthians.
It's Paul, honey.
Even I know that.
It's Paul who wrote the letters to the Corinthians.
Whatever.
But our culture depends on the acceptable and not acceptable. What might be moral or immoral in my culture might be very standard in another culture. Her culture. The culture we see in these young people affects them absolutely. It is a different culture from what we know, what we understand, what I understand. Words like friends with benefits, words like smashing, banging, words like sponyo. The culture we see in these young people, the language, where they are going.
How is your mother doing? Since she was transferred to Nairobi, you never got a chance to see her.
Well, she's doing well, but I'm really hoping that she recovers fully and comes back home soon. Oh God, I really miss her.
Yeah, we all do. And how were you able to pay all the bills from that rich person in hospital?
God provides, honey.
Well, I got help from a stranger, a guy.
A guy.
So you met another guy and just decided to keep quiet about it.
Shove 2 large cookies in your mouth if you can't shut up, baby. Continue, darling.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so, well, at first he appeared to me like any other regular guy at the hospital, dressed in denim and a black turtleneck shirt and sneakers. Well, he appeared to me like any... I thought he was a patient.
What's his name?
Darius. But I had one of his friends call him Brown. Can I have your phone?
You should really find time to go meet this guy. And you can ask him to come with you.
No, you will do no such thing.
Why not? I mean,
No, she's going to meet a stranger, yeah.
Talk about the devil. It's Darius. Liz, what did you do?
See what he wants.
Do you guys know Esther?
Yeah, his 7 p.m. is fine by me.
Secret.
Okay, well, see you then. Guys, guess what? He has asked me to a date. He wants me to go and see him.
Damn.
No. What? She doesn't even know this guy.
A change of tone, I see. I thought that you're the one who was advocating
Yes, but...
that she thanked the man who helped her. What is wrong with you?
Okay, girls. Looks like we have a party. Let me go dress up our queen. As she goes to meet her 10th friend. Oh, I meant Prince Charming.
Oh, so
It's nothing like Prince Charming.
it's a party.
Bring it
I keep stalling and keeping it together. People around gotta find something to say now. Holding back every day the same. Don't wanna be alone. Listen to me, oh no. I never say anything at all, but with nothing to consider, they forget my name. They call me help. They call me Stacy. They call me her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name.
You look fine.
You look amazing.
No.
She looks like she's going to Nyamaza Nuru. Enough of your grace already. This outfit is amazing.
Tell her.
Besides, men are visual beings. They prefer to see a fast figure, not a fast impression.
Well, I do not agree with the same sentiments. You should make your own decisions.
Don't worry me. I'm okay. Oh.
Yeah, people don't.
Well, I am just going to see him. And thank him for his kind gesture and get to know him a little and what he does. And thank him for maybe get to know why he chose to help me.
My God, you're such a decision maker. So can I have Kim's number? Of course.
Right, covered.
So bro, how was Vienna?
Vienna was messed up.
Hey.
We messed up big time.
You know, you are a very lucky person. You are a very lucky guy. If it were not for Jonty, you would have been dead by now. You know that, right?
I owe that dude, man. I owe him big time. He saved my ass.
Ah. Here they are, hata wakuja.
No worries.
So, where is Mr. Brown? Where?
We are here to stand in for him.
Oh, I see. So the big coward could not come, so he sent his little sniffer dogs, eh?
You're calling us sniffer dogs?
You specifically, the big one, you are the German Shepherd. And the smaller one is a Chihuahua.
There's no need for disrespect, sir.
Anyway, I did not mean it that way, but where is your sense of humor, eh? So, shall we get down to business? Where is my money?
Where is our merchandise?
Chihuahua.
Are you not going to count the money?
My mother used to tell me that trust is earned. And I want to see if I can earn Mr. Brown's respect. Anyway, it was a pleasure doing business with you. That's good. I love the Chihuahua spirit in you. Now off you go, walk away. You have your little dog's meat now, fetch.
Penzi leo naenda safari, safari nani ya mbali. Ukiwaza kunimisi baby, tabasamu kidogo. My days are long, bado mimi nakupenda. My nights so cold, bado mimi nakupenda. I miss your love. I miss your touch. I'm coming home.
Say it.
Say what, sir?
Go on. Speak your mind. You think I haven't noticed the way you've been staring at me from the moment we left the yard?
Well, sir, I have never seen you like this before. You look beat. It's as if Mr. Mahan took from you tonight.
Can I ask you something, young man? Did you know my father and my grandfather before him? All of them were arms dealers, the best Mexico has ever known. I came to Africa with my father when I was just a small boy. I used to go with him in all the deals that he carried out, and from that I must say, I learned from the very best. The deal tonight was rather shoddy, I agree, but I am not bothered by it. I have other things in mind.
What brought you to Africa?
We had come to visit family.
Family?
Oh yeah. My mother was African. A beautiful, beautiful woman from Morocco. I took my height from her. Otherwise, my father was a staggering 6-foot giant.
I have always wondered what type of Mexican has this stiff African hair.
Now you know. And my hair is not that stiff, humor.
Sir, I have known you to be a very experienced dealer. What I saw there tonight was nothing like you. Brown appears to be gaining in on you. He appears to me like...
Go on. Like what? Huh? Like what? I think you did not hear me properly. I am Lupo Bellucci Salvatore, son to Gustavo Salvatore Sr., a royal lineage, a royal dealer. Brown is nothing but a black nigger trying to prove himself. He's nothing. You hear me? Nothing.
Sir.
What? Do not interrupt me when I'm still talking to you.
Sir, I think we have company.
Get me out of here.
I wanted to tell you a story. A boring one for that matter.
Looks like you never run out of boring stories.
Well, you see, I've said it a couple of times. And it may seem boring to some people as well. I wanted to tell you about my life. How I ended up in the streets. You see, I was born in a family of 2 boys and 6 girls. So we lived in a small, shanty house in Miwandani. My mother will give each one of us a bowl to go and beg in each corner of the streets. Then in the evening, we'll come back to the shanty house and count our spoils. There were such nights that my mother could invite male clients, and we were chased out of the house until the clients were served. On some rainy nights, we could shelter under the culverts, underneath them, until the rain would stop. I mean, the life was just something else. Well, so one day I realized enough of the shitty life, enough of everything. I decided I could no longer stay at home because my younger sisters were growing now into mothers. They were becoming elderly. So one day I just decided, packed my bags, a green polythene bag for that matter, and a grey t-shirt, and I decided that it's time to move on. And I left my home, just like that. I never went back home after after all. I only went back some years later to be told that my mother was killed by one of her clients actually.
Oh God, I'm really sorry.
And my younger sister was also nowhere to be seen. The only person I have count of is my younger brother, who is in there, Amina.
I'm really sorry.
I must admit that I miss them, and I miss that shitty life, my family at large.
So, like, what are you into? Pharmaceuticals or something?
No.
Furniture.
No.
Towels.
Oh. So, actually, my profession is very far from pharmaceuticals. And I can realize that all your guesses are from the hospital. Why is it like that?
Because the first time I met you, there you were. You seemed to be having a discussion with the hospital director.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I had a project in the hospital to help children with autism. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice initiative, actually.
That's what I do.
How about we go somewhere? I mean, I need some fresh air. I need some fresh air. It's getting stuffy in here.
Thinking about that, I think I've got the perfect plan. Yeah. Enjoy your drink first. Shall we?
That was very, very close.
That was too close. Let's get you out of here.
Get down on your knees. Hello, sir. We have him. Mr. Brown says regards.
Brown, you can't do this to me. I am the brain behind this business. If you take me down, I swear I'm going down with you, mother.
Hey.
Not now. Not now.
What's wrong?
This doesn't concern you.
Can you put the phone down and look at me for once? What's wrong with you?
This doesn't concern you. And do you have to know everything that goes on in my life?
Really?
Bree, please. Sit down, Kiasi. There's something I need you to know.
What is it? Oh, come on, you're making me nervous.
How do you feel about everything that has been happening between us? Are you happy?
Well, yeah. Why do you ask?
I just needed to know.
Really? You just needed to know?
It's a little too heavy on me. I don't treat you like I should. A woman like you deserves better.
Where is this going?
Listen, you've always been there for me. And I appreciate that. But I need to get a life now. I need to settle down.
Then baby, let's settle down together.
You don't understand.
Make me understand.
This has to end.
I can't do this anymore.
What do you mean you can't do this anymore? I mean, I call the shots here, not you. And I decided when it started, so I have to decide when it ends.
What are you saying?
I'm letting you go, Brie.
What? What?
This has to end, Brie.
Is this about a star?
It's about everything.
It's always been about her. All this while it's been about her. But I chose to play the damn fool.
You know what I find, Brie?
I want you to leave my house.
Brie, taking things too fast. Slow down.
You know what? I actually saw this coming. I saw this coming.
You did.
But I chose to stay because I thought something good would come out of it.
Yeah.
But it turns out I was just a hoe to you, wasn't I?
I mean, I feel like a hoe.
You are.
I was just a hoe to you.
But that's exactly what you are.
What?
You see, I pay for your mama's hospital bills. So you have to do what I ask, or else she dies.
A place to dump all your frustrations and disappointments, right? And now you're done with me. Now you're done with me.
I'm not saying that I'm done with you.
He said no.
So since you've had enough of all this, you can leave my house.
Get out of my car.
What?
It's raining, Brie.
I don't care. Leave my house. Leave my house right now.
Out of my car.
Babe, it's raining.
Tell us to bring you an umbrella. Just go.
Please.
I don't care.
I said you get out of my car.
Where's your star now?
Hey, okay,
I'm
gone.
I feel like a hoe. Get out of my car. Useless.
Last night Villa called you, then you didn't pick up my call. I thought you'd do it all. Come someone was smashing you, turning you over like roast chicken on the grill.
Really? Someone forced himself on me and all you can do is laugh about it. What are friends for, really?
Girl, what do you mean forced?
Brown got his way with me this time. I went to see him for the second time. Well, I thought he would be as he was the last time we were together.
Why would you go to see that man for a second time?
It was you guys who made me go see him in the first place, huh? If only you had let me...
Do not try that with me. The first time we asked you to go see him so that you can hear what he had to say. Not remove your clothes and ask him which part of your body he likes the most. Anyway, what you need to understand is that a man, a stranger, cannot just take you to expensive places, buy you expensive stuff, then foot your mother's hospital bill, and then drive you home just like that. At some point you have to pay dearly. Something that is taking our girls so long to understand. You know, the only man under the sun who will buy you expensive stuff without expecting anything in return is your dad.
How much is that?
So what do we do? Report to the police. Asante. What do we do now? Report to the police ama GBVRC?
GBVRC? What's that?
Gender-Based Violence Recovery Center.
Wait, that should be the last thing in your mind right now.
Why?
You know, Brown is not just any other normal guy. He's not the kind of person you want to meddle with. So I suggest that we just let that story hang for a bit. We'll talk about it later.
Tuweke hapa, mom. Wait, your face looks bruised. It looks scaly even. Like some tooth I saw on the street.
Have you ever heard about the 4 rules of life by Joan Grushenko?
No, sir.
Rule number 1. You must show up. As you've shown up to me. Welcome to the game.
How are you holding up? Darling.
I think I've had enough. You know, Kim is always there for me. And I feel like what I'm doing is not right at all. So I went to see Brown for a second time.
Uh-huh.
And he wasn't as he was the first time we met. I don't know, I feel that I can't really trust him. There's something fishy about him. I really don't know what.
Rule number 2. Pay attention. So tell me, do you know about the other guy who went to take down Lupu?
No, sir. I don't. Yeah.
Rule number 3. You must tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth, sir. I don't know.
Besides, Brown is a shady guy, and Kim is a really amazing person.
I think I'll give Kim a second chance. In fact, I'm going to break up with Brown today. Let me text Kim right now so that I can go over to his place.
Sir, checkmate.
Not yet. Oh, rule number 4. Don't be upset by the results.
Open up. Asta. Why did you go through my things? I can explain. I can explain about this. Just
Then go ahead and explain.
okay, just sit down. Just sit down, please. All this time, I've not been the person you know. You don't know me at all. Not at all. I am evil.
Why didn't you tell me anything all this time, Kim? I would have understood you.
Would you understand a hitman? A drug peddler? Or an assistant to a drug dealer? Would you? That's what I have been all this time. But one thing changed. You happened. You made me want to run. Run from this life, run from the past, run from the crime. You just changed me. Asta.
I'm tired. I want out.
What? You walking out on me?
No, babe. I mean, my life is all messed up. I'm not different from you. I'm even worse. I've done very, really unforgivable stuff, Kim. You see this?
Don't talk
this
about
calm
that.
on my neck?
Don't talk about that.
I got it on the nice one.
Don't cry. Okay? Don't cry. I got you. I got you, okay? Let's run from all this garbage and pain. Let's run from all these wild secrets. We have nothing to lose.
Okay, don't worry. I am with you, okay? Okay, babe.
Okay.
Wherever you go, I will be there with you. Huh?
Okay.
I love you. I love you so much. Big Kim! Why can't you just leave us alone? Huh?
Oh yes, that rage inside you, so hot, so bright, so menacing.
I hate you.
Good. You see, if you love me, I'll always be in your heart. But if you hate me, I'll always be in your mind. And I prefer memories. Talking of memories, can we relive one?
This is the case of the state versus Asta Tambani.
When I first got this case, started looking at it, saw the pictures, looked at the videos, I couldn't imagine how this happened. How could this have happened? How did this young lady get caught up in this? I figured out what I was doing was
I was looking at this case through old lenses, through old brains, old eyes, old life experiences. But that is not how we can look at this case. We have to. No, I had to look at this case like a 20-year-old kid. At least everyone agrees that our culture shapes our decisions. It is part of our environment. It drives us in what we do. It is all around us every day. And my culture is not the same as her culture. It is different.
Objection, my lord. I do not see where this line of argument is headed to. We are rather wasting valuable court time.
Overruled. Please proceed with caution, counsel.
What the prosecution asks you to believe is that Asta went from this caring young woman to a homicidal maniac within seconds. A homicidal maniac who shot a man multiple times. There will be no reason why she do something so awful. You will not hear a single breath of violence or evidence from Asta's breath. She has been a peaceful lady all along.
I expect that the judge will uphold the charge on first-degree murder by proving the following. 1. That the accused performed the acts that killed Mr. Brown. 2. That she intentionally knew and purposed to cause bodily harm and death to Mr. Brown. And 3. That she was well aware that the consequences of her actions would lead to the death of Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Upon consideration of the relevant evidence, the testimonies exhibited, and the litigation, it is the judgment of this court that the aggravated circumstances of murder outweigh the mitigating factors by proof beyond doubt. Accordingly, the sentence of death is imposed upon the defendant, Asta Tabali, on counts 1, 3, and 5.
The sound of the hammer hitting the desk sent my body numb cold. My whole life flashed before my eyes. My first instinct was to run, but the whole place was crawling with boys in blue. I felt like a cornered gazelle in the jaws of a lion, still breathing, but can't escape. The end had come. Was I guilty? I don't know. Was I innocent? I don't know.
And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how's the way to be. Tell me how's the way to go. Tell me all that I should know. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how's the way to go. Tell me how's the way to be, to evoke some empathy. Danger will follow me now everywhere I go. Angels will call on me and take me to my home. This tired mind just wants to be let home. And I'll fall on my knees. Tell me how's the way to go. Tell me how's the way to see. And show me all that I could be.
Oh Lord, what are you?
Cut.
Please cut. You said I should be the one. I shouted.
And action. Hey, wait.
Umeniwekea huku alafu wote unaanguka huku.
Sijasema cut, mtu anaodi dance huko.
Hey,
Beba kikohoa anasuguli wangu wa mgongo.
mtu anamwacha kwa kohoe kwanza.
Sacha beba kohoa.
3 rules are mine.
Wewe bulala. Sifanye hivyo cut, don't do that.
Go on. Like what? Huh? Like what? Brown.
Cut.